Libras, over the next 3 months, your life is going to go further than where you are today. Wherever you're at, no matter how far you have already climbed the ladder, you're going to go even further. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign at how the eclipse energy combined with the new moon energy is going to affect the next 3 months for Libra. Libra, I'm guided to tell you that whatever you've been doing is actually working. And I see like diligence, like really focused energy, and ignoring some of the people, some of the things that are going on around you that were distracting you before. So if you found yourself in a position where things weren't going quite right, my guides are saying it is getting ready to move up and you are actually going to ascend. Now, it may seem impossible for those of you who are in a negative mindset, and I get that because when we're in that mindset, it is challenging. But yet, if you can focus on what you want and have faith in what you want, things are going to keep going further. We're going to take a look at all different areas of your lives, Libra, and see what's going on. But the guides are saying it's really time for those of you who have been focused on making life changes and coming out of a mindset that held you in a place of being restricted, that kind of felt like a mental prison for some of you. And this is really getting ready to ramp you up. That's the whole thing, is this energy is shifting the old out and it's moving in the new, and it's going in the same direction. Okay, so it's shifting the old energy out, fling, and the new energy in, and it circles around, and all of these things are getting ready to happen. All of the plans, look at these cards, all of the plans that you have been making, the Three of Wands. This is making your plans, planting the seeds, taking the action that is needed. And action is passion. And when we follow our passion, Libra, that's when things start getting exciting. That's when we feel like life is good again. And it doesn't mean everything starts falling into place instantly. Not necessarily for everyone. It can for some, but for a lot of us, it takes a little while. The planning, the Three of Wands, you have to wait a little while. It's got to simmer. It's got to start getting into the root of what your beliefs are. And that's what I feel is coming in for you, is like getting into the roots of what you believe. So if you believe you're going to succeed, you will. If you believe you're going to become victorious, you will. This is going to be a really powerful time. And I hope that you guys have been paying attention to the videos that I posted for each zodiac sign, because March, April, and May are very, very big months. So we're looking at 3 months from whenever you look at this video, assuming you are focused and you are diligently putting all your efforts into one basket. I'm also hearing for some of you, this is about making sure you are organized with your resources. Now, resources is anything. It's the energy you put out. It's the conversations, the way you communicate to others. Of course, it's your coins, it's your money, it's your prosperity, but it's everything. And that is where the energy is really going to shift for the sign of Libra. And so, Libras, don't give up hope and have faith. And there's a difference between the two. But the hope is what picks us up enough to grab onto the faith. And that's what I'm being guided to tell you. That is what's going on. And yeah, you guys have been through a lot. Look at this, the Nine of Wands. Feeling worn out and tired, you might not even want to listen to this video. And I hope that you choose to continue, because this video is filled with guidance that will help you get to the Ace of Wands. The Nine of Wands in the tarot represents somebody who has worked really hard, put all your energy and effort in, and not really getting to where you need to be. Not yet. But this is a card of progress. And what I saw for you guys is progressive numbers. Now, I saw different sets. The first set of numbers that I saw over the next 3 months for Libra is 8, 8, 8, 8. You're going to see eights everywhere. You may have already been seeing them. And the other set that I'm seeing for you is 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. These progressive numbers. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can just go on and on. But it's progressive numbers in order. So the progressive numbers in order are saying, yes, keep doing what you're doing. Now, when you see them, stop, What were you just thinking? What question were you asking? Should I buy this? Should I invest in this? Should I apply for this job? Should I go on that date? And the answer is, when you see those synchronistic messages, stop and say, yes, okay, give it a chance, because they're saying something's getting ready to come in from out of the blue. Now, Libra, this is going to be a very exciting time for you, because you're going to have two opportunities for a lot of you. Some of you, it'll be one, but I feel it's for the mass, because that's who I'm asking the guidance for, is a general audience, right? Not one specific person or one specific category. And Libra, I'm seeing two different opportunities. Now, this could be a choice. You can choose to go this way, or you can choose not to go this way. But that's still two opportunities, right? Two choices. So you have a choice that is going to actually lead you to this victory. Now, we're going to go in a little deeper, and we're going to look at your career. We're going to look at people around you and anything else at the end. And we'll look at love. Okay, I always do. And then we're going to look at whatever the guided message is along the way. Now, I feel for a lot of you, this energy, this fatigue that you may have been feeling, you should be coming out of it right around the time you're looking at this video. Now, you might have even found yourself coming out of it and feeling more energized, and now you're kind of going back down again. Make sure that you are taking care of your mind, feeding it with healthy information so that you can see things clearly, so you can make wise choices for yourself. And not only that, your guides are saying make sure that you are taking good care of your body. No matter where you live in the world, it is important to take care through proper nutrition, through proper diet, and making certain that you are exercising, whether that's outside or inside. Walking is one of the most affordable and one of the most effective ways to get in shape really quick. It may hurt in the beginning, in the first few days, or even the first few weeks, depending on how far you go, but it is going to pay off in the long run. Now, you've got a new chapter starting, and that's exactly what we're talking about. You've got the World card here. This is a beautiful, exciting time for those of you who are looking to change career opportunities, who've been wanting to go in a new direction. And again, you may have felt like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work. All right, this is your overall energy that we're looking at right here. But the World card is saying no, absolutely. And that matches what my guides are telling me to tell you. You got the Nine of Wands again. Okay, you're tired. Some of you are applying for jobs and it may not be coming through, but here is the beautiful thing. This is the number 8, and this is the 8 of Wands. And that's what I'm talking about. You're going to see 8s all around the place. And I'm being guided to tell you that the 8s are actually for those of you who are reaching out for something new. I see a hand reaching out for something new. Now, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I see it, hear it, feel it, know it. I'm guided through these readings for you, and I use the cards as an enhancement. I don't follow the cards follow the reading, right? The cards follow the reading. You saw me pull this out after I announced 8th. So this hand is reaching out like, I want this. I want this. All right. So whatever you want, make sure you are focusing on it. And if you're using the energy of the solar eclipse with the power of this new moon on the 23rd, and don't worry, this energy is going to last a while, but you really want to try and grab onto it as it approaches between the 20th and the 25th. The 25th is what I heard. Okay, this time right in here, you want to manifest, you want to create, and you can check out my post. I did put a post there if you haven't seen it, or I will if it's not there yet, but it's in my comment section right here on YouTube. How to do this, and follow that, and you'll be blown away at what's coming your direction. A new offer, a new opportunity, and this is something you may have been dreaming about. Could be the dream job. It could be that dream opportunity, that project that you wanted to work on, that thing that you saw when you were maybe 5 years ago. I'm seeing number 5. Could be age 5. Okay, for a lot of you, I feel 5 years ago was definitely key. You may have been thinking of something, and right now that project is getting ready to take place. It doesn't matter if you're retired. It doesn't matter if you don't work. It matters that this reading is talking about what you put your energy and effort into. So if you don't work, look at it from that angle, Libra, because you've got something very, very important, and it is a spiritual situation. Meaning, this is what you were meant to do. This is your soul purpose, and it is going to lead you into a new direction, a very powerful new direction. Now, as we go further, I'm going to take a quick peek at love. And although this isn't a general, regular monthly reading, I want to make sure, because Libra's got love coming in. You've got love coming in. If you haven't fell in love, you may be on the verge of falling in love very, very soon. Some of you, Mercury in retrograde may have brought something back, a memory, perhaps, of somebody that you loved. And for others, this is somebody you may have known a very long time ago, a high school sweetheart, somebody that grew up down the block. Some of you, it may be the first love. And I'm not saying that this is the one that caused you all the grief. Not that one. This is a different one that has a beautiful, uplifted energy, and your heart is just going, oh my gosh, how did I miss this? How is it that we're being brought back together? Remember, Mercury's in retrograde as I'm recording and uploading these videos. So we're going into a clearing in March. We have that full moon clearing everything out, and then the Mercury in retrograde, and then we have the solar eclipse bringing in the new and starting that new project. So it's like a spiral staircase is what's going on right now with this energy. So I want to help you walk up that staircase, each and every one of you, in one way or another. Now, whoever this person is, it may be your own partner if you are in a relationship, but it's more like I'm seeing the memories of this person, the magical memories for some of you. But there's an opportunity in the romance department, in your relationships. It doesn't even have to be romance. If this is a relationship situation, some of you are going to be reunited. If you're a parent and you've been estranged from your child and it has been 5-7 years, you may be getting reacquainted, or you may have just seen their name popping through your feed all of a sudden. Maybe a letter, maybe an email from them, or watching them on some type of social media. It's like I'm seeing that it's not necessarily a direct message from them, but it's opening up that option. They're saying that option for you to begin the reconnection process. Some, it may happen just like this, when it's this family member, whoever this family member is. And they're saying it's going to be very be creative in the way that you speak to them, because you both have changed over the years. So who you were then is not who you are today, nor are they. And if they are, then you guys will probably separate and go your own separate ways, and bye, and best of luck, and see you later. But in this scenario, what I'm seeing is they have also changed. And even though both of you have changed and grown in this family situation, there's this commonality that the two of you have, that you may have even thought this was your soulmate. Soulmates are not just romantic, for those of you who think they are. Soulmates come in every aspect of our life, and we have many of them. We are interconnected with a lot of different people. There's a lot of spiritual components around us. And when we go through that awakening process, we already had gotten all the wires crossed, right? So the spiritual awakening is unseparating all of those wires and getting things back in the places where they belong, in the mind, the body, and the soul, so that you can be one and at whole again. I am not alone. I see my guide is over in the corner. I saw them flashing. It's really lovely. It's just a nice reassurance. I'm surprised they aren't behind me on the screen. They used to show, but I think I had asked them not to about a year and a half ago, not to, because people were kind of freaking out. So they are here. Now, you have the Fool card on the bottom of the deck. Whether this be a romantic situation with a current partner, or a new partner, or a family member, we're talking about love. And they're saying, open up your heart, Libra. If you've been injured, you should be letting it go. It should be kind of sliding away now, because of all that you've been through. Those who have completed, or in the process of completing, your spiritual awakening journey, this is going to help you move into this higher plateau, and it is going to be very lovely. Now, you may be around somebody who didn't complete their spiritual journey because every single human being was triggered into it, regardless of whether they chose to do it or not. No matter who they are, no matter how good or how naughty or anything in between, that option was there for every single person to take advantage of. So if you're around somebody who didn't finish their journey, you're going to be like, no, I'm not going to do it anymore. And you're going to move on. Now, the overall message I have for you guys, let me give you this last message, is a very positive one. But let me pull the card and I'll give it to you. I know it's going to match. I hope you guys are doing really well. And I want to hear, have you been seeing eights at all yet? Have you been seeing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7? Put a message in the comment and let us know, okay? Now, the card that came out for you, spend time alone in nature to meditate and focus on your desires and your intentions. Because right now is this beautiful aspect, a very positive. We've never experienced any energy so positive. So to hear anybody say something negative, it's like, no, you're going to walk away from them. No more. Okay. I don't care who they are. I don't care what they say. If it's not in a positive direction and you can feel that, you're going to walk away. And what they're telling me is, Libras, you hold the power to create balance in the world, and that is part of your soul purpose. You were put here to create something greater than you thought. And many of you are already going in that direction, and many of you are rising into a higher plateau of that particular scenario. There is a group of you, and they're showing it to me as a small group of you who have not gone up that far yet. You're still trying to jump. Every time you jump, you might feel like you're falling back. Focus, meditate. Nature is one of the fastest ways to meditate like this. And when I say go in nature, you can go in your backyard and you can put your hand on the tree. Just stand there. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Hey, neighbors, how you doing? And put your hand on the tree. You are bonding with the tree, and the tree is breathing life back into you. The life that was sucked out of you, the feeling of fatigue, the lack of energy, the feeling of lost hope, can be reunited to us through the tree. Now, you may be one of those people like myself who used to draw a tree when you were a kid. Used to draw a tree all the time. And I know a lot of you have. And put that in the comment if you have too, because that means that you are already unconsciously aware of the tree of life. And that tree of life is what I'm talking about. Find a tree and touch it. You can sit under the tree, just put your hand on it, whatever you want to do. But that tree is going to breathe in as you breathe out. It's going to oxygenate you, if that's a word. Put the fresh back in you, put the new beginning in you, Libra, and it's very positive. The next 3 months is still going to be work, and you will have challenges along the way. Just breathe through it and put your hand on a tree if you feel frustrated, because victory is en route for you. Thank you for watching. Much love.